So the Fat Gent and Mrs. Fat Gent have taken himself off to Gaggan in Bangkok, one of Asia's the best restaurant in Asia, runs 4 years in a row. Just have we to go for the menu. So this is the menu. No joke. This is it. Fantastic. Oh, look at me duck. 25 courses. Bit of relief. That's the first course. And followed with the yogurt concoction, which is a bang. This is the yogurt. So here we have the tom yum goong, just prawn. Looks good. Looks like it's candied. Very nice. That wee prawn was absolutely fantastic. It's the candied prawn head filled with the mousse. It's amazing. And now we've got an eggplant cookie and a wee chili bonbon. So looking forward to those. Here's the aubergine cookie. Amazing. Amazing. There's a wee glass there. So we've got the wine pairing for the menu this evening. So far so good. Champagne and under Riesling. They're the chili chocolate.
Which is chili like liquid inside. It gets hot and it doesn't get hot. And then
it's like an Indian curry chili with a really, really sweet chocolate. That was fantastic. That was brilliant. And I don't like chili chocolate, but this was fantastic. With that one, you really have to let the chocolate work to amalgamate with the chili, and it just softens it all, and it becomes beautiful. It becomes like an emulsion in your mouth, which really top notch. This is the magic mushroom. Not too sure what the green stuff is. Maybe like probably a mushroom powder. I'll be promised that there's a surprise in the inside. So here we have the magic mushroom. Beautiful, like a really rich, like an Indian spice porcini. Heat's building up. Heat's building up. It's quite a spicy dish, that one. First thing it gets a beautiful, delicate, creamy mushroom flavour, and then after that it sort of builds up. The slight Indian spice, I need to get a heat, a proper spicy heat coming through it. That's actually quite now getting you back of the throat. Really good. And again, we're still with the rice. Now we're on to the rice emoji. It's called idli sambar. Apparently it's quite a sour Indian breakfast dish. That idli sambar, the rice dish, was quite nice. Quite salty, like a black salt. The first taste, a bit sour, wee tiny bit of spice in it, and it's almost like a coconutty rice flour dough. Very tasty. Now we're on to the coconut emoji, which apparently is like a coconut and a dark chocolate. Feels a bit like a Japanese mochi sort of flavour, so we'll give this a go. Beautiful. Very soft, very delicate. Bit of an Indian spice into it. Very nice. So here we have the burger emoji served on a dim sum. Beautiful looking little burger. Very nice. Let's give it a go. Beautiful. On the new rice. This is a much sweeter ricing than the last one. It's going to pair perfectly with this, you just know it. It's going to cut through that glaminess and the spiciness. Yeah, great combo, great combo. Here we have the taco emoji. This is a tuna tartare, akami tuna, very lean tuna. Looks great. Yeah, feel like a giant. I'm a giant. Beautiful, nice, delicate dish. Nothing too overboard about it. It's all about the quality there of the tuna. Very nice, very fresh. Not at all fatty. Doesn't have the oily. You could get the yellow fruit tuna. Orange emoji. It's an orange marshmallow. It's the the Japanese yuzu fruit. There, look at the beautiful plate it's on. That's beautiful. I'm just waiting on wine. We're waiting another wine coming. Been recommended a sake for the next few emojis. I won't even try and pronounce it, but let's see how it works with this orange marshmallow. Again, I think I know what this is. It will blow your mind. That orange one was great. Beautiful, delicate orange. Real crunchy, crispy base to it. You had the meat layer. I think it was brain. I think so. With the orange, beautiful combination, beautiful textures, layered up perfectly. And with the sake, it was actually fairly. It's quite nice. I'm not really a great fan of sake. Found it a wee bit too alcoholic on the tongue, but great. So here we're onto the fish emoji, and it's a fish cheesecake. Okay. Straight away hit with the spice, the Indian spice. Right, this fish cheesecake's, the flavour of the actual fish and the sweetness on top was great. It was actually left out by the base. The base was a wee bit too chewy. It didn't match up with the textures of the fish and the topping. Only complaint there, weakest one so far. It's so beautiful. It's actually working quite well with sake. This is the cocktail emoji. It's a gin and tonic uni. See it? It's a sea urchin roll. Again, this phone's playing up something shocking. Sea urchin roll. The gin and tonic. So looking forward to this. Again, we've got the sake. On now to the sushi emoji, which is like quite a fatty tuna, and it's served in a fish soup meringue. Looking forward to this one. Here we go. Meringue disappears with an overwhelming fishiness, but a really fresh, lovely fishiness. Tuna's very firm, very fatty. Nice dish, really good dish.
I tell you what, it's called a massage. It's most amazing massage when I was in Amsterdam.
So is this the tea emoji?
Yeah. That's how they get you. There's only one knife. I don't know if they were working it out. Erica was
It's for that hour, isn't it? In my experience, they always rock up.
Very different, very strong.
you'll be able to see the flashy things.
It's difficult to get the asparagus, there's a sweetness to it, but very tasty. Here we have the pork vindaloo. So this is the meat and bone emoji. Pork vindaloo. You recommend sort of 2 or 3 bites. It's quite hot inside. Let's see how this one goes. We've been recommended a montrachet for the next couple of courses with a pork vindaloo now, but there's scallops and stuff to come. We've got this montrachet, so we'll see what it's like. It's being served chilled, so it sort of lightens it up again, which I think will help with the scallops and that. Let's see what the pork vindaloo has to offer. It's recommended a 2 or 3 biter. You know what I mean? I don't grow like that. I go all in. Here we have scallops, Hokkaido scallops, with I forget what all they said. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. Paella, I think he said. The paella
with Indian spice, black salt, and pineapple chutney on the bottom.
pineapple chocolate, fantastic.
Good, thank you.
Fantastic. So this is the angry bird quail with a pineapple chocolate. Looks good. Let's see, let's see the Grand Prix catch it.
No.
Oh no! Correct. Looks superb. Quail with a pineapple chocolate. The chutney's superb. It's almost like baby food, delicious, consistency, but delicious with a real great char on the quail. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The wine, by the way, is from the Claren Fields of Shiraz something mix. It's called Phoenix, the Cosmic Cat. Very different, very unique, pretty full-on wine. Works very well with it. It's fantastic, delicate looking set of knives and forks you've ever seen. Look how delicate and slender that is. It's lovely. Very nice. Very nice. So this is the black. I think it's a charcoal emoji, but served smoking, and it's a very, very thin silvery food. And served with banana leaf. It's beautiful. It's a lovely fish. Very delicate. Very soft. Again, the smoking's to it. Slight spiciness to it. But it's really all about the sweet delicateness of this fish. That's how it goes with this wine. Phoenix, the cosmic cat. Wow. Perfect. Seamless. The flavours just carry on. And it really extends the dish in the mouth, in the mouthfeel. It really is wonderful. So sorry, now we're on to the black emoji. It's a charcoal. Charcoal says black. Black as your boot. Charcoal. With a chili. He said it was chili. I think it's referred to as grey powder. I don't know whether to eat it or snort it. That's it. I don't know what it is. I couldn't identify the flavour. Let's see what's in this. He says it's a surprise inside. Everything's surprise here. So. Some black one had a white asparagus inside, but outside was like a batter. If you ever had the goitad, the fried bananas, that sort of crunchy, dense batter. That's what the black coating tastes like. Everything's wonderful. Don't need to say it's wonderful. Black was particularly good. The textures, the crunchy black outer, go to the beautiful asparagus inner. Great. So this is a lobster curry dosa. So we wrap it up. Lobster curry dosa. It's a first for me. Sweetness there straight away. Beautiful. The tender lobster, the soft dosa. That's just magical. It's absolutely magical. Yes, very good. I know every other dish I'm saying it, but this lobster dosa is something else. It's amazing. The flavour balance, the sweetness, the spiciness, the softness, the sweetness of the lobster. It's something else. This is the first of the desserts. It's served in a beautiful book. I think it's a chocolate rose and a chocolate cookie. The rose,
I mean, the alternative.
kind of red that is. It's on a chocolate cookie. Very nice, not mind blowing, but very good. Beautiful, delicate flavour going through it. Now we're on the chocolate emoji. And it's a mango curry chocolate. It's like a roulade style mango curry chocolate. It's going to be different. Very cold. I think it's like a parfait. Very sweet with the mango. A beautiful mango flavour. Very delicate, mild curry. I just can't identify the spice, but it's very nice. And chocolate, cold, it's like a parfait. Tasty wee dish. This sounds like a deconstructed Black Forest gateau. The white chocolate powder. Looks beautiful. It's one of my favourite desserts.
Oh, me too.
Fantastic.
And we're gonna try it with some sauterne.
Sauterne, lovely.
Yeah, exactly. So, Gaggan from 2011. The top level producer. Very, very rich, sweet, very, very intense, potent and concentrated, that's for sure.
This deconstructed Black Forest gateau. Black Forest gateau is one of my favourite desserts along with tiramisu.
Is wonderful, yeah. Very handy. Thank you. Yeah, she wants to get
Beautiful chocolate ganache in there. The cherry just cuts through it all. Let's see how it works with this. As a man said, it's a match made in heaven. Absolutely perfect. Really good. So after 24 courses, we finish here on the 25th course with a curry dish. Some sort of mango curry. You know, after all that, do you really want a big curry? Last time we were here was a chicken. It's a chicken tikka masala with pita bread. It was a beautiful curry. They've altered the menu slightly. It's not a chicken tikka masala. The curry dish is this. Looks like it's served on a rice cake or something. It actually looks very good. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like a mango jelly on top of diced mango, very delicately spiced, and there's like a hint of like a caramel or sugar in the base here, in the I'm going to call the rice cake. That is magnificent, so clever, so delicate, fantastic. Up here we have the expanded version of the emoji menu, telling us what exactly we had. And it's pretty much as what we thought. Everything was delicious, really delicious. Kebab burger was great. The frog roll with huge marshmallow, fantastic. Fish cake amazing. Gin tonic with the uni, the sea urchin roll, great. Everything was the prawn vindaloo, amazing. Asparagus charcoal, great. Lobster dosa, what a dish that was. That was fantastic. It was the beetroot rolls. It was very nice. I should have identified the beetroot. Curry mango, great. That sees our dining experience at Gaggan coming to an end. This is my second time here. It's moved up a step, I think. It has moved up a step. It's absolutely amazing. The quality of food, the quality of service, the professionalism. Gaggan, the main man's just in the next room doing a chef's table, so he just came and introduced himself and thanked me for coming back. It was fantastic, really, really great. Lovely evening, and again, hopefully I'll be back next time in Bangkok. I'll be back. I'd highly recommend to anybody. Go for the wine pairing. The sommelier is a chap called Brendan from Scotland, and he hit the nail on the head with every wine. The sake was a bit too raw for my taste, but apart from that, everything was perfect. Absolutely amazing, and I can't recommend it enough.